Okay, this is Melissa with Magic Money, where making money is fun and easy and juicy. So, last week we talked about magic money and what does it cost you to have a job? So, we all have this belief that we have to go have jobs to make money. And we give up time with our friends, we give up time with our family. We allow someone else to tell us at what time we have to be at certain places. We allow others to tell us what we have to wear. We allow others to tell us what we have to do with our time. And we allow others to tell us what our time is worth to them. And that is the belief system that all of us pretty much have, at least in my experience, have lived with and lived under. And I even have people in my world who currently believe that belief system. I decided that I wanted to believe differently about money, that I wanted to believe that easy money was easy. I could make as much money as I wanted. Money would just flow to me, and that I could choose how I could receive money, or that I didn't even have to choose, that money could just be flowing to me at all times. And so that is the belief that I've been operating under for the last 2 years. I built a six-figure business in less than a year. The first month was $220. And a 1 year later, it was at $23,000. And now 2 years later, that same month, so talking about January of 2022, $220. January of 2023 was around $23,000. And now January 20 of 24, we are already at $55,000. So it looks like we're going to end the month somewhere around $60,000 in a single month. So my business in the second year of business has done over half. The business in total, of all the 2 years that I've been doing it, has made over $500,000. My previous experience in making money was being a corporate trainer and then a school teacher before that, in the belief system that I had to go to college, I had to get a degree in order to get a job, in order to make money. And I was done with that belief system. So now that I have been able to live in the beliefs that money flows to me easy, money is, easy to get, I can have as much money as I want, I have decided to share those belief systems with the world and help everybody to believe what I believe. I guess I am a preacher of money beliefs. Honestly, I'm a preacher of any changing your belief. Whatever you believe to be true gets to be true. So I want to be a preacher of your belief system. And your belief system is comprised of everything you've experienced and what the people in your life have told you, especially your parents. Your world is as big as your parents make it. You know what they know, and that is what I wanted to talk about today. Was one of the biggest things, the thing, the thing, our beliefs, right? It's all about our belief system. So I grew up watching my parents talk about money. Things were too much money, things were too expensive, not enough money. I grew up with my parents saying things like, in order to make money, you have to be educated, you have to have a job, you have to go to college. My dad highly stressed college, and I'm pretty sure he's probably one of the first college graduates in his family. So these were the beliefs that I heard from my parents for 18 years. So I'm going to believe these things. I'm going to believe that money is hard. I'm going to believe that things are too expensive. I'm going to believe that in order to make money, I have to have an education, and I have to have a good job, and I have to work hard at that job. I have to get promoted at that job. I have to show others that I am skilled and worthy and capable of a job so that I can make more money. And I decided to let those beliefs go. And I am here to help you let those beliefs go and instill new beliefs about money. Being in my energy means that you get to see a person who is making multiple thousands of dollars every month. And my goal here soon is $100,000 a month, multiple $100,000 a month. And then multiple millions a month. This is the goal. This is where I'm going. And if you're at the beginning of this show, welcome, because right now we are sitting at about 500,000 in a span of 2 years. And my goal is to get that down into months. I would like to be able to make, I'm feeling very confident that by the end of this year, for sure, if not by the middle of the year, we will be making $500,000 in the span of a month, and potentially even $1 million in the span of a month, maybe even a couple million, because who would I be to limit the powers of the beliefs? So like I was saying, my parents gave me the beliefs that I have about money. Society, the world that I grew up in, gave me the beliefs that I have about money. And this has been one of the biggest struggles for the people that I talk to, is they're like, it can't be this easy. Like, can it really be this easy that you can just make as much money as you want, that you can have freedom to do what you want with the money? We live our whole lives being told how hard it is to make a lot of money. And we also grow up with a lot of beliefs about how much we hate people with money. I've noticed that in different places around the internet and even in my own world, that the one group of people that it is safe to bully is the rich. If you bully any other group or sets of people or whatever, other people will say you cannot bully them, but all sides, left, right, everyone is okay with bullying the rich. So anyway, with the belief system, like, if you grew up like I did, where your parents instill these beliefs into you, money is hard, you have to have an education, everything's too expensive, that's what you're going to believe. So I want you to imagine for a minute, what would a rich kid believe? So if a kid grew up where his parents, could buy him pretty much whatever he asked for, he would never think that things are too expensive. He would never think that money is difficult or hard to have. He would never think that money is limited, right? If you grew up with your parents always getting you anything, then your beliefs about money would be that money is easy, money is always available, money is just like air. It's just always there. Money is all around me. I can buy whatever I want. I can have, amazingly nice things. I can always have new cars. I can always have new clothes. If you grew up in a house where money was easily available. And this is the phrase, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's because our belief systems are passed down from generation to generation. And so if you grow up in a family that gets you whatever you want, that money is pretty unlimited, you would also believe that money is pretty much unlimited, and you would continue on with that belief, and you'd be able to expand your money and make even more money because you believe money is easy, money just comes to you, money is just always there. But when you are poor, you are taught that money is hard, things are expensive, that there's just not enough money to go around, that you have to sacrifice to make money, and things like that. So in this week of Magic Money, I just want people to spend time questioning their beliefs. What do you believe about money? So like, if I were to ask you right now, how could you make, $3,000? And everyone would try to think of an idea that they could do to accomplish some sort of task. Almost no person would think, well, I'll just sit back and close my eyes and imagine $3,000 coming to me and trusting that it's going to come to me. Most people would just have a belief that they'd have to do something, sell something, in order to make money. Now, I do sell things. I sell online courses, and, I am marketing, but like, I do so much of the work of just believing. Like, I've never paid, like, I break all the rules too. Like, I don't edit my YouTube videos. I didn't post consistently. I don't look like a professional person who would be teaching in insurance, pink and yellow hair. So I didn't follow any of the, like, even just the YouTube rule. Like, okay, so she's going to start a YouTube channel. She's going to have nice videos. She's going to have cool trailers. She's going to have all these things. I had none of those things. And I was able to make money. And I spend a lot of time just imagining that my energy is going out into the world and touching the lives of the people who are going to be studying for insurance, and that my energy draws them towards my YouTube channel. And that is one of the ways that I bring in money. So it's truly our beliefs that shape our ability to have money. Because one of the cool things that I did to help me shift my beliefs about money, and again, this is like what I want you to think about this week and have be as your homework, is what are my beliefs about money? And my beliefs about money is that it's hard, that I can't get it, that I'd have to work really hard to get it, that I'd have to do something, that I have to come up with some amazing idea, that I would have to be noticed, that someone would have to promote me, that I would have to work extra hours, right? That I would, in order to make more money, I would need to get a bigger education. So I'm going to have to spend money on college in order to hopefully make more money at a job. What are the beliefs that you have about money, and what could be the beliefs you have about money? Imagine another person who grew up where, and we're made to like hate these people, but oh, they're fed by a silver spoon and they have all the money in the world, and Trump had $1 million loan from his father and we attack him for that. In his world of billions of dollars, $1 million is a small amount of money. So we just have so many. When we don't have money, our beliefs about money is that money sucks. We struggle with money. And I just about a year ago, I had posted about a sacred, no, 2 years ago, a sacred money session that I had with Christine Michelle Hayes. So when I began my business, right before actually I quit my job and began my business, I started following Christine Michelle Hayes. And she's a person who teaches similar to me, and he honestly even bigger than me in so many ways, about how the universe, God, is your sugar daddy, and you can get all the money you want, and you get to have a fun and easy and amazing life. And it was listening to her that began my process of really getting into this. I mean, I'd heard all this stuff before: manifestation, the law of attraction, and the movie The Secret, but none of it ever really landed for me in a way that was tangible. But when I started working with Christine, it all kind of started to make a lot more sense, and I was able to really get into that energy and that spirit myself, where money is easy, money flows, it's here, it's available to me. Like, I get to live the life that I want. Like, my life is a fairy tale. Like, anything I want comes my way. And I even said that to like a salesman the other day. We were looking at buying a bigger RV camper thing, and there was it was really good deal on the table. And he's like, you just got to put down. I was like, we're not 100%, we don't really want to lose this deal, but we're not 100%. And he was like, well, if you put 500 down, then we'll hold it for you. And I was like, you know what, anything that's meant for me can't be taken from me. I don't need to do any scare tactics of putting money down. I just trust that what needs to work out is going to work out. And he was just kind of blown away at how confidently I said, I get to do what I want to do, and I get to make money how I want to make money, and that everything's going to be good and golden, and that I have no fears or worries around money or losing a deal, quote unquote. And he was just kind of blown away by that. But that's how my life gets to be. Money gets to be easy. Money gets to be fun. I get to earn money by doing what I want to do. I get to set my own value. I get to set my own worth. I get to choose the hours that I am spending time away from the things that I love the most. And I do love to work. I just love to work my way. I love to work on the things I want to work on. And I no longer allow a job or a boss to dictate those things to me. And even within my own team, I don't, you have whatever schedule you set. These are the things that I want. We work as a team. These are the things that I need. These are the things I want. Are you able to do this? Do you want to do this? You need a day off? Let us know. You need something's going on? Let us know. Like, I'm very easy going company when it comes to things like that, because I know for myself, I didn't like, a job or a boss dictating my hours and my schedules and the things that I had to do without much of my input. So we make sure we listen to the people who work with me, I listen to what it is they need. They have the freedom to take care of their family without fear of losing their job or money. I don't like to operate in fear. Fear is an old method of siphoning other people's energies to benefit yourself, and I'm just no longer willing to work in that fear. So again, for this week, hi Luna, I see you watching. So this is a podcast, but I also just go live on my Facebook when I make these. So if you are listening on the podcast and you want to see these live or just see the video version, definitely go to my Facebook channel, Melissa Dillon. So anyway, think about your belief, question your beliefs. Whenever you say something, this is too expensive, or, I would have to work harder to get money or whatever, catch yourself saying things like that. And then think about, what would a rich kid believe about money? And can I begin to believe that about money? Can I pretend to be a rich kid this week? And I'm not saying go out and spend and blow your money and, I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, you can have it all come back and that's fine. But just begin working on flipping your beliefs and figuring out what beliefs you actually have. Some of us don't realize what beliefs we are holding on to when we think about money. Like, I was working with someone in the Magic Money membership. So this Magic Money podcast and YouTube channel and videos, make sure to like, subscribe, share, all of that jazz. And if you want to play around with me and you want more time with me to ask questions and to be on a playground with money, I have a Magic Money membership that you can join for just $33 a month right now, although I'm already considering raising the price. So if you want to get in now at one of its probably lowest prices ever. But we talked about, one of the members sells custom jewelry pieces. And in fact, 2 years ago, I bought my crown from her. And it's amazing. I love my crown. It's got crystals and jewels in it. And it's sitting on, I can look at it right now. It's sitting on my mantelpiece. Like, it's part of the beautifulness of my house. And she was like, well, I have to post on Instagram in order to make sales. And I'm like, so the belief that you have about money is that you must post. I was like, can you have a different belief about money? And what would you want that belief to be? Like, the beliefs I've been instilling this past week is that I make money in my sleep. I make money when I'm breastfeeding. I make money when I'm in the shower. I make money when I'm eating. And I make the most money when I am just being mama and hanging out with my baby. And what's so wild is I declared that 11 days ago. And in the last 3 days have all been $3,000 days. We had one of our highest days, 37,000, followed by another 3,000, followed by another 3,000, and we are on track for that $100,000 month, which is my goal. And it's been amazing because I flipped my beliefs. So please make sure again to like, subscribe, watch the YouTube channel, come hang out with me on Facebook, and I'm going to go make a ton of money because my baby needs me right now. So I love you all, and money is magic. You are magic. Magnetize the money you want to, flip your beliefs. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. You should do it too. Have an amazing day.